Alright, so these two, I can't remember if she left the acting gig, or I can't remember exactly what happened now. Missing detective though. Alright, so this is the police. It's a game that came out on August 2nd actually. And this here, I am waiting for that third one to explode. Alright, Chief, my son came down with a serious illness. I think I better take off work. Sorry, can I go home? You don't have a son? He might. This is the guy we can't fire. His father's bankrolling 3 spots. His spot and 2 others, so. Yeah, it's coming tomorrow. Alright, we're not gonna rank anybody up. This is solid squad. I did lose, actually, officer that I had from the beginning. I can't remember why. Oh, they went to Tibet or whatever. So I'm not gonna play music since you hear music going on in the background. But there's some cool stuff here. They only play 1 track though, so you gotta keep changing them. It's basically a police management sim. The one thing I will say about the game that they could add in, oh, I'm not doing that old cop thing. They want me to fire all old cops, and actually you don't know how old they are just by the picture, I guess. There's a lot of things that the City Hall says to do. I think I've only done 1 out of the 3 or 4 that I've gotten so far. This will be the 4th, I think. Yeah, because some of them are like this one, I'm like, no. It's like, no. Okay, after every 5 days, I think you can request something from the thing. I want to request a detective slot actually. I'm actually thinking about starting over. Bar fight. Let's get some of our lower level guys leveled up a little. Send them all on that. It's pretty close. This is, we have a job opening. Actually, let's see if we got a new cops here. No outstanding cops. These are solid beginning. Or suburbs. So Sands is a mob guy. No, we're not going to that. My only gripe with the game is probably having a adjustment for speed. 200 you were fighting in the corner of the bar, watching wait until they exhaust themselves, try to separate them. Just tase them. Alright. Got some professionalism points. He doesn't need help. Chef Master Roni Annie, whatever, Simple Way, my catering company has prepared 20th anniversary banquet for the Gallery of Modern Arts, but the celebration was canceled at the last moment. It would be unfortunate if such a mountain of food went to waste. I'm willing to offer you and your men for a modest fee Don't you think the employees would love this delicious, love these delicious dishes? Sure. Suicide threats. Jumper. Alright, let's send these guys down there. This guy looks like Glenn from uh, Walking Dead. Punched her in the head and knocked her unconscious. Okay. Don't really need all three there, but some points. I'm like 22 or 25 days in. The goal is to make a $500,000. Performance, he was never really planning on jumping. Okay. To make a $500,000 in 180 days, I think. You choose how, if it's going to be, above board or not. That I do not know what that is. Like, they move every now and then. Maybe I was thinking it's their ranking, but sometimes they move and they're the same rank as the person they jumped ahead of or whatever. So I'm not sure. Okay. I'll send them for that. It's like a big gang war going on, so, and one of the guys I'm working for right now, unfortunately, like, when you starts, you get kind of, you'll see when you play, or when I restart. The reason I haven't restarted yet, excuse me, is I feel like this is still, everything's not locked. Like, I go here, there's three things that can happen. I'm like, I feel like it's still gonna tell me the tutorial and tell me what these are. Investigation. Oh, I forgot I had these going on. You need some help. Heavy archive cases. Alright, so how these work. These are interesting. They're like picture puzzles. So you can read the clues here, and then you gotta put the order of events. Now, sometimes the pictures you get won't even make sense, or won't be right necessarily. So they're pretty interesting. I've solved a couple of them, but this one, not this one. This is a murder one. We don't have enough frames yet. But this one here is actually got me baffled because a painting was stolen, and it's glass. It looks like the guy came through the window, but there's glass outside. There's more glass outside than inside. So I'm thinking that was an inside job. There's no alarm in the place. So, and this guy, he's the from the museum parking lot. This is his story. So I don't know if he was involved with it at all, but I think the security guard, it was inside job, so I think it was probably the security guard. But I've put these things in all kinds of orders and hasn't gone off yet, Well, oh. Ralph Campos, a museum security guard who thought he'd earned some money for his old age from the new painting that had everyone talking. Alright, so now we gotta go arrest him. Storage building, storage space has been rented in the name of him. Might be where he's keeping a stolen painting. And what's this? His home. Hold up. I'm going to go. Actually, I'm going to go to the here first, and I'll send. Send to. No. Oh, I can. No, maybe not. I'll send those guys with him there. Now, I've never done this since he's on a call. I don't know if they'll go today, like when he gets back. But I'll see if I can send them there without a lead. There's lower chance of success. Are you sure you want this? Ew. I don't remember what this was. Noise complaint. Sent two guys out there. Should only send one, but they requested backup. They get it. Now backup gets half the amount of points if it's successful, so they'll get 5. This one I haven't looked at yet. I'll look at that one in a minute. This one I gotta look at too. Actually, let's look at this one. I haven't read any of these yet, so I was found in an apartment with her head caved in. A meat tenderizing hammer was found next to the woman's body. Alrighty. Someone banged on the door, and my mother told him to hide under the bed and close my eyes and ears and be as quiet as a mouse. I only heard muffled screams. When I got out from under the bed, I found my mother in the blood, and I called the police. The fatal blow was struck by a blunt object to the head. Killer was standing behind the victim. Death was immediate, and the body shows no other signs of violence. I heard Fiona swearing with her brother. He'd come around again, begging for money at her doorstep. When they started yelling at her son, he always sits there in front of the TV playing these stupid games until he turns blue. And then my phone rang, and I talked with the friend for an hour and a half. Who's that, a neighbor? The door to the apartment was open. I came in. The boy was sitting in front of the TV playing some game on the console. He didn't even turn it in my direction. I think he was just in shock. His mother was laying dead right there in front of him. Peter Andres with the victim's brother. Yes, I went to my sister to borrow some money. I lost my job and the bills were piling up. I expected her to help, like I helped her in the past, but she refused. But didn't kill her. We had a fight and yelled at each other, and then I went home and I watched a movie I rented, and then went to bed. Alright. He's opening the door. Guess he's knocking on the door there. Comes in, he has papers, has papers, has papers. Hands her the papers, take the thing. No. But he was behind her. He was from behind, it said. So all she has the mallet. Alright, this one I just threw some stuff up. So pharmacist. I went for lunch at 1 and a couple minutes later the lights went out. I shut the door behind me. I remember that I bumped into the janitor's cart that was standing in the hallway. Excuse me. I suspected the student Aaron Jones. He's come by the hospital several times in a state of confusion with red, searching eyes, dragging his huge backpack behind him. But it never occurred to me that he might be an addict. Aaron Jones, student. I was in the bathroom when the lights went out. The only thing I saw is what you normally see while you're sitting on the toilet. Oh, and then a janitor came into the restroom with his cart. I heard him empty the bin. Then the lights came on. And I went to the head physician's office for a signature, but he wasn't there. Yes, I have keys to the pharmacy. I wash the floors there just like everywhere else, but don't have access to the electrical panel. Only my superiors have those keys, and here's another mystery. What happened to my garbage bags? Someone took them out of my truck, and I can't find them anywhere. Last frame before the film cuts out shows janitor going down to the corridor. His car standing near the door to the hospital pharmacy. So 1 of 3. Alright, so she leaves. It's either the doctor or the nurse, I think. Alright, we got him. He was with his stuff. Case closed. Automatic weapons. Alright, so here's like what I was saying, you can keep it above board. You don't get any bonus, I don't think, for it, but I don't really know exactly what the bonus is for bringing it back to the station. But you can sell it to a mafia, and then later you'll get money for it, and you can either keep all of it or split it with your staff. So I'm gonna just bring it to the station. I've been doing a little bit of both, trying to balance it out. I didn't help them. This is showing the gang war, Vargas side and Sand side. Um, Sand's winning by a lot right now, so. Oh, he's rested, finally. So, what I've been doing, like when people are like this in the yellow, like you can't see it here, like the only thing I can do on this screen right here is tell them to come in tomorrow for shift B. But if they're really tired, what I'll do, if they don't ask for a day off, is I'll keep moving them, say requesting that you're going to work on the next day, to give them time off. And he's been coming in for excuses, which probably not legit, but alright, we'll promote you up. Thought I already did that. Maybe it was somebody else. Alright, black protest where law prohibits public gatherings close to municipal buildings. Blacks are planning a protest today in front of City Hall. This is a direct threat to the life of Mayor Rogers. Eliminate this threat by any means necessary. Alright, so that was approved. Actually, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'll do it later. Yeah, hell, I'm not firing old cops because you want old cops fired. Alright, yeah, send all this stuff, huh? Let's get 4 officers down there. Oh, protection. What's this? Jack, Mayor Rogers is misinterpreting the law in his favor. In fact, federal law allows public events near municipal buildings, including the mayor's office, provided the event is peaceful. We better cover our asses. Frank Woodard. What? Well, it made me do it. No, I guess I could have refused. No, I'll save my money. See how it goes. Domestic. It's pretty far, so they're gonna be gone for a minute. Damn. That's like not good. This is really bad. And I can't call back the other guys. Well, you're not getting any backup, so you gotta deal with it. I got away. Alright. No one's hurt. This is gonna be bad. Alright, tear gas him. Yeah. It's not gonna go well. Is he wearing lipstick? Hire this guy for, I'm not sure which one I wanted him on. Was it A team or B team? I think A has the, actually, you know what? I'll put him on B. And then we'll hire some more heads in here. I'm trying to case right away. Yeah, the gang investigations. I failed one. Failed to capture anyway, and haven't had one since. So I don't know if it's dependent on that or not. I should have sent higher rank cops to go. Alright, that's a thing from the Mafia. So I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to sending certain people, whatever, to those. They don't seem to get points for the cops involved, but it might be like a secret uh, point system somewhere. He's probably pissed. Yep. Yeah, that's where I say to protect the city, not to be your personal security. To get to oh, that's some new stuff here. What's that? Not sure where that's supposed to be. What is that? A lever for what? Oh, so that's the lights. It's probably gonna be something like this. Let's go with that for now. So the boy answered the door. Or is it? Maybe he's looking through the other room to see what happened. comes in. She says no. I think we're missing a picture. Looks like he has a Jeep. Ooh, food poisoning. No. Yeah, 2 days off in a row. Oh. Wanna do it. Oh, he's not on the list. I was gonna fire the guy and see what happened. Can't fire him. Oh, didn't want to do that. I thought I can get information. Suicide. What's up with the suicides, man? Good job. Really good job. Hit and run. Actually, I'm gonna Wow, this is getting very active. This is like, I guess, exit the winner, saw a crowd naked people running through the streets, didn't know what to think of a neighbor. Alright, I'll send the paddy wagon. That was like a lot of stuff going on there. Time sped up a little bit. I don't, maybe not. There we go. At the Catosaurus Rex. Alright, it's probably my last day for a bit. I'm tired. We'll see. I'm gonna see how, if anything else unlocks. Um, so, oh, what's this? Shootout. He's causing chaos, Vargas. Lawful assembly. Oh wow. Let's see if we can. Had to kind of go a little last second on those. So everything's here is pretty much what it's saying. What is this? Oh, the janitor. I don't think the janitor did it. Dude walks in. Alright, so that'll be it for tonight. I'll play some more tomorrow. Thanks for coming out, and I'll see you all in the future. This is Siege 404. Peace.